Hi guys, welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel, Simply Shen and Ree. And today we are back with our garden update. As you can see, this is September's garden update, and I'm going to leave someone else take over to update you on the garden. Here we go.
Okay, Lisa. Well, we planted most of these crops around May, which is springtime, and obviously they're coming to the end of their life cycle now. It's time. It's now moving into fall, so it's time for fall crops, which means that most of our spring crops should have been harvested or in the process of being harvested. As you can see here, most of our tomatoes are now nice and deep orange or nice red. And we've been picking orange for several weeks.
Tomatoes
for several weeks now. So you can see there, these are cherry tomatoes. Very, very sweet. These are some plum vine ones here. As you can see, they're beginning to turn orange and they'll be turning red shortly. This is the time again.
This spider.
Yeah. It's a nice roses have come back. This is the tree that you were saying was struggling earlier.
Yeah.
It's now, those ones fell off and these ones have now come back. Here we've got some chili peppers. As you can see, they're pretty much ready to harvest. Behind here we've got some bell peppers. They're just about getting they're not quite ready yet. And deep down in here we've got some beans that are just about ready to, well, not ready yet, but they're coming out. Got some more bell peppers here. The difference between the bell peppers, they look pretty much the same when they're young, but the difference in the leaves, you can see this is a much larger leaf. This is a bell pepper leaf. And this leaf, much smaller, is the chili pepper.
There's a strawberry.
So strawberry, it's coming along. We won't probably get anything from that until next year.
Check out the size on our little growing
More
bell pepper.
More bell peppers. They're going back.
And more chilies.
More chili. Rosemary tree coming along nice. We finally consumed all of our grapes. So that's going to go into hibernation until next year. Not going to see anything from that. More
Tomatoes. There's tomatoes even all under there. Yeah.
And this is a new bed I've just prepared because, as I mentioned before, we're now moving into fall and summer crops will no longer produce, will die off, so it's time for the fall crops. So things like broccoli and those crops that can withstand the cold. We'll plant some of those spinach, cabbage, celery, and those we'll be planting here.
The basil is growing up nicely.
Yeah, so this is our little herb garden.
You planted here already?
So no, I haven't planted here yet. Just
because I saw something.
Yeah, so that's a crystal apple. It's a member of the cucumber family, but it's a sweet version of cucumber.
So it's basically
I'm not sure if Angelus will ever seen that one, but it's
a sweet cucumber.
It's a sweet cucumber essentially.
It's like looking for treasure.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's
and there's one more.
It's very fast growing. Once you plant it, it's just gonna. You probably only want to plant 2 or 3 of these because they grow so prolific. They just grow out of control, essentially. So here we've got some chives. Yeah, some chives, some spring onions. This is some garlic that's popping up.
Garlic, folks.
And this is some spinach that's growing along here. And here, this is some late planted tomatoes that's just now coming into bloom. So
probably
just leave it until it eventually harvests. Some more. This is a mix of bell peppers and chili peppers here. They're you see the flowers, they're flowering now, so they'll be producing fruit very shortly.
My neighbor's planning on weeding his garden at the same time we're filming, but we're gonna get through this.
Yeah. You know how it is when you're recording on the outside. Some more
Carrots.
some more carrots here. Alongside we've got some garlic on the side here as well. I've just planted some more spinach here, which hasn't come up as yet. So they'll be coming up shortly. Here we've got some more beans.
Make it
As
go.
you can see down in there. Just need to cover them up. So the beans, they're kind of hollow on the inside. The tree is not very strong, so they need to be supported for them to grow upright.
And we have loads
More
of
late planted tomatoes.
tomatoes.
Yeah, so they're
I might go to the high street and sell some tomatoes.
yeah, we have tons. I mean, literally every day you can come out and pick tomatoes. We have so many of them. So here we've got
More chives.
more chives here, and I've just planted some more lettuce here in this blank spot that you see here. So they'll be coming up in the autumn as well.
Yes.
Back here we've got some squash.
What's this?
That is
Oh, what am I showing you guys? Here we go.
that's I believe.
That's the zucchini?
No, I don't think it's a zucchini actually.
Or is it a cucumber?
It's cucumber, yes.
Yeah.
They are looking like
When they're growing. And-
leaves. You can tell by the leaves. The leaves they look alike, but some are large and some are small. If you look in the back, you can see those are squash leaves.
Yeah.
They're much larger.
I can't walk over there. We do
So
have.
we finally got some squash coming after a long time. It just means getting flower after flower after flower.
And they've been going
And
off.
As you know, the squash, the male and the female flowers grow on the same plant, and essentially one pollinates the other.
And here we have, you guessed it, more tomatoes.
Yes, more tomatoes and corn, obviously.
But this corn is tiny.
Yeah, well, this was my first foray into gardening. So this corn should have been planted in full sunlight, but as you can see, it's a bit of in the shady area here, so they're not getting the full sunlight that they should. So consequently, not growing as large as they would.
We're still gonna eat it because we don't
But
live
of course,
where.
we don't live on West Street.
That's true.
So we've got some more crystal apple here. We've got some
Peppers,
some tomatoes,
sweet
and some
potato
blackberries
vines.
in the back there, and sweet potatoes as well, all growing in the back.
I'm gonna just pause for 1 second because now I have to switch to the other side. I'll be right back.
Yep. So this is the other side. This side doesn't get as much sun as the other side. So over here we try to plant stuff that don't necessarily need a lot of sun for the fruit to come to ripen. And here we've got a pear tree that's coming along. We've got some more sweet potatoes here, some more beans.
As you guys know how we do it, we plant anything anywhere.
Yeah, when you have limited space,
We don't have limited space, but you just.
we have
but-
to have a lawn as well.
But you can't eat grass.
Yes, can't eat grass. And this is our zucchini, which finally has put out its fruit. And as you can see, it's a very large one that's there on the plant. So, we're going to have zucchini for a while. This is a very prolific grower, and it grows very, very quickly. As you can see, there's about 3 or 4 of them that's coming up there. There's a few flowers, and everywhere you see a flower is potentially a zucchini that will emerge
It has some pricks on it.
eventually. Yeah, it's a thorny, spiny tree.
And you
some
guys,
more tomatoes, obviously.
you guessed it.
Yep,
I'm gonna be on High Street in 2 weeks selling cherry tomatoes and plum tomatoes.
Definitely cherry tomatoes. We have thousands of those.
Cause look at these babies.
Yep. Anywhere you turn, there's cherry tomatoes.
Look.
When obviously when the seeds are small, because the reason why I planted so many is when I was having them, I bought them from the store, and they were so sweet. I like, no way, I'm not throwing away any of these seeds. I'm gonna plant them all. But one cherry tomato tree can give you, comes 100 cherry tomatoes.
That's
Just imagine planting a few of those and all of that. More crystal apple, some onions.
something got
there,
away in
cabbage.
this pepper tree.
Yeah. You know, it's got a lot of rain in recent times, and whenever lots of rain come out and it's wet, you get slugs out. You know, you get snails, and they love these green leafy plants.
And this
So get
is
into them. That
our
is celery.
celery.
Yeah, that's celery. And there we got
Pepper
some more
struggle
chili.
city.
Got some more chili peppers in the back there as well.
So after we finish selling tomatoes, I'm gonna be on the high street selling peppers.
Yep. More peppers. This is flat leaf parsley here that's growing some thyme in there. Some more celery, some more cabbage, some corn in the back.
So we're not doing too bad. I mean, we've harvested everything, harvested most of our crops, but I just didn't get it on film. So I'm sorry. I'm actually gonna try and get when we're harvesting on film. Our cabbage does not form at all, so
Yeah.
we don't like you either, cabbage.
Still with that. For some reason, my heart's not getting not forming nice and big. I'm not sure why that's happening. But I'll do some more research on that. See what's happening.
Look at this one. So,
Some more beans again. More beans and there's more squash here, just coming up now. And they'll these are fall crops. So as you notice, as we get more into fall, you see these start to push up more and more fruit.
for all of you home gardeners, tell me, do you enjoy the fruits of your labor? Because we do.
And these are lettuce. Obviously, they're bolting because.
So for those of you guys that don't know what bolting means, if you plant lettuce and it gets too much sunlight, it's gonna shoot right up.
Yeah, so this is a perfect example of a bolted lettuce. As you see, it wants the natural tendency of any plant is to reproduce. So any living organism is to reproduce. So for lettuce in particular, when it gets too hot, it goes into protection mode, survival mode. It says, "Oh, I need to reproduce before I die." So it just puts in a heavy growth spot and just shoots up because it wants to produce flowers.
Nice.
So that's why it gets so tall, pushing out flowers so it can reproduce itself and continue the reproduction process.
Can anyone tell the difference between these herbs? Let's see who can.
Pretty much. Actually, they're both the same
Oh, yeah.
type. They're both the same type, but they have different names. So they actually both are the same thing.
Oh, I know that, but they
Yeah.
didn't know that.
And of course, that is this
This is an onion. It's onion. Tiny, but that's an onion.
Yep, that's how they start out.
And they're so sweet when you eat them.
That's how they start out. They start out small like that. And right beside that was garlic, and beside that was spring onion. So we can probably show them one squash that is now
This
popped
is
out.
after 5 years and 7 months. The squash has finally decided to come out.
Because it's a fall crop. These plants know when to pop out.
And that is our garden update. So
Yes,
just
this is actually
oh,
I know we did an update on this some time ago. This is strawberry.
ooh wait.
As you can see, initially when we planted this, it was one plant in the middle.
Yeah.
Now we have like 20 of them, and I'm
So I'm gonna
do a-
link the strawberry video that we had so you guys can see the actual growth of
Yeah.
this strawberry patch. But we have all of this grass that we want to turn into the farm, our little backyard farm garden.
So we've been doing it slowly. Slowly we've been converting.
But
you know,
they're
of
all
this-
about,
all of this used to be grass.
they're like, no, we need lawn. And I'm like, you can't eat grass.
But yeah, so you know we're finally getting vine tomatoes. We've been eating cherry tomatoes for weeks now, but the vine tomatoes obviously take
So
a bit
once
longer.
those ripe, I'm gonna get that on camera.
Well,
Hopefully.
the thing is you have to come out here practically every day because they ripe at different times. These are we call the indeterminate varieties. They don't all ripe at the same time. The determinate varieties which grow once and die off. These ones push out fruit at different times at different stages. So if you notice here you have some that are very ripe and some that are still fairly young, some really small. So it's prolific. It's a prolific grower, but you don't get obviously all of them at the same time. So you have to be coming out every so on and so on to record the ones that are most ripe. Pick those. As you can see, look at this. There's some that are ripe and some that are green.
And then some we've already picked from the same branch.
Yep. Absolutely. That's because it's indeterminate. It just grows and grows and grows. These plants will grow up to 8 feet tall if you don't prune them. They'll just continue growing. But a tomato is a vine. That's why you see all these sticks of hair stand keeping it up, because their natural tendency is to grow along the ground.
Oh,
They'll
and what
just
I
grow and grow and grow.
think I forgot to mention in all of our videos, we don't use any
It's all organic. No,
it's all organic, no
Yes.
compost, there's no anything.
Right, compost, natural
No
compost,
compost.
yeah. Grown from food scraps and leaves and everything we throw from the garden waste, the kitchen waste.
Everything
we
is
throw
here.
It out and, put
So-
it up in a heap and make natural compost. But no
So guys, check
pesticides,
me
no
me
pesticides,
up
no
on the high
chemicals.
street selling.
Everything is natural. And these cherry tomatoes are so sweet. I mean, you can actually try one. They're very, very sweet.
Thank you so much for the garden update, guys. I'm going to sign out and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and stay up to date with us on all of our social media platforms. Yes, I'm showing you a tomato while I do my outro. Bye for now. Peace.